All right. Remember what I said. Okay, quick refresher. If somebody from LF starts talking to you, and if they ask you why you're here, that means that the plan of you not being around when the LF people are here has failed. Which means your last shot is just telling them that you're out for testing. You will return soon. Yep. That's the plan. I'm gonna show you some places that are good for hiding. Alright. When this place opens, the top floor, very good. When that place opens, the second floor, very good. There is an easy place back here. The easiest thing for you to do is just slip back behind this building and then go into, there's containers over here. See? Container, right? So here's a place. Okay? I'm teaching you all the places, alright? Then you come this way. These are back ways that I know how to get from place to place without being seen. Oh, did they close this up? Damn. Well, shit. There used to be a way around this little area to the gate. Yeah, you wanna go do that? Sneeze. I'm good. Go do, fast. You are just fast. Alright, since there ain't no way to the gate anymore, apparently they closed that fucker up. Don't know why, it was such an easy way to get to the gate. Alright, so you've learned some of the ways on the floor, on the street. Now I'm going to show you the ways of the roofs. Nah, god damn it. Alright, so we go up here. Then we go up here. Alright, you gotta make sure that you're on the peak for this one. There we go. So there's your way for getting around if you don't want to be seen. Good place to hang out is usually the tattoo shop. You know, inside, it's pretty nice. Container. The van where everybody kind of, I don't know. Apparently they like to sit inside the van. I don't know. It's a little too tight for people as big as us. Yep. But other than that, I've already shown you where the hive is. You remember how to get there? Just down this street and to the left, and then take a big right with a pile of cars. That's it. And then down the tunnel, yeah. That's if you need to leave. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Good. Yeah. Thank you.
You're welcome.
It indeed wasn't. I believe that fixed it. Thank you very much. So, the hard part is differentiating between some people in black and red and some other people in black and red. There's some people called Cerberus around here, and they're also in black and red, but they're like mostly organics. So that would be the identifying factor.
The logo isn't different, they use the same logo.
They do not. They have another. They've got like a three-headed dog logo.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I just meant like generally, like organic,
At a quick glance.
not organic. You know what I mean?
I do.
How's things going, by the way?
Fine at the moment.
All right.
I don't think I have a certain set of time that is going to take me to try and understand
You
what
don't.
makes me different.
You got as much time as you got. Alright, so we want to check to see if the coast is clear. So, we're gonna go this way. I don't see anybody. That's the fighting arena. You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, just making sure.
It's difficult not to become paranoid.
Yeah. Yeah, that sure is a thing. I mean, I'm already paranoid. I've been paranoid from the get-go, so I mean, I don't know how to help you in that aspect.
Well, I'm trying to leave it with you, and not gain it myself.
Probably a good idea. Hey, kid.
Hi.
Hello.
Oh.
Still having problems?
They killed 2 people yesterday.
Yeah, well, they were trying to kill other people, so
I know, but
they could have killed you. In fact, they were probably trying.
never. When I killed the first one, I was like, I don't like how that felt, and then I had to do it again.
Yeah.
Made me feel worse.
Yeah. I understand. I mean, I don't really feel regret
But they shot
if
at
I mean to
us,
kill something.
and one shot me in the
logically.
shoulder. So
Did you get
it
seen
was
by
like
medical?
a self-defense. And then it was like a self-defense immediate reaction.
Don't have to be concerned. Just here. I got shot in the shoulder. No.
Yes, that was yesterday. Someone shot me in the shoulder.
Where the fuck? If I'm standing over there and you walk out and make jokes and you're still nursing a wound, and you don't tell a medic, I'm gonna be pissed. That's the kind of thought process.
That's
What do
Ader.
you
He
mean?
gets,
I
Ader gets pissed at everybody. Don't. You know what?
I
Don't
didn't
worry
mean
about that.
to get
He
shot.
gets pissed at
They
fucking everybody.
shot at me.
I kinda do, because I look after too many fucking people.
We have a medical center at Zone 7, so we went there.
Pointy shit. No, look, I'm saying about the whole fucking, if you were like coming out of the train, still with an injury that hadn't been treated, I would have been pissed.
Oh no, I would have made sure that was treated. I was bleeding a lot.
In confusion right now. No, that's what I mean.
Yeah, there was a lot of, it was a lot.
Alright. So you haven't had to like do that before?
Huh?
You haven't had to like kill anybody before? Well, then you're lucky.
I guess.
I mean, if you've only had to kill 2 people.
Still stressful.
Alright.
I only. It was like a don't think, just react moment, and I didn't want any
That's
more
usually
people
how
hurt.
fighting happens. It's usually not planned. It happens in the moment. Okay. I'm gonna give you this advice. You don't have to listen to it, obviously, because like my logic center is much different than yours. But your life, their life.
It was more like my life and everyone else's life that was next to me. Or
Yeah.
there.
See, I mean, I was there for the first one, so I know you did the right thing. He was pulling an SMG. He was gonna spray us all.
And then that guy pointed a shotgun at my face at the gun store.
Yep.
And then when they looked at Vic, I immediately just pulled my gun and shot them in the face. Vic only had a sword.
I'm very appreciative of you taking care of him while I wasn't around. Thank you.
It was scary. I just heard a gunshot again. Oh. Sit down.
Well, I don't see any gunshots, so it's probably far away.
Okay. No, I'm paranoid.
Well, that's gonna happen around these parts, I'm gonna be honest. It's
I know
Saphira.
about these parts, but I never actually had to, like, I usually say, oh, violence, I'm gonna go over here, or I'm gonna go in this safer area. Now it's like, oh, violence, right in front of my face.
Yeah, but I mean, that's the entirety of Saphira, if I'm gonna be honest. Anything can happen in Saphira, especially violence. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think you did the right thing. I know that you might feel bad about it, but that kind of just means that you're a better person, because they wouldn't have cared if they killed you. So, like, maybe you feeling regret about it is a good thing.
They were really mad at Vic. They were really mad at Vic for some reason.
Yeah, they're bitches, and they can all eat shit and die. Sorry, I'm protective.
It's fine, it's fine. I understand.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go relax. That's what I'm gonna do.
Good luck, kid.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Alright. I still don't see anybody that's a problem. And I'd like for you to meet Ragnar. He's like our grandpa, but like not our grandpa. He's just like the grandpa of this area because he's old.
Okay, I'm not sure I entirely understand, but
It'll be alright. We just wait. Something's happening.
So, like, are they near the coast or something like that? You know, are they near, like, easily traversable sources of water?
Yeah.
Oh, really? Okay, okay.
I wouldn't care too much though. I am Sir S. And I would introduce Sir D, but he's not here right now. He had to go and do something. I come from lands far away to Saphira. I come from lands far away to Saphira to learn the ways of capitalism, so I can go back to Saphira to the.
I believe it's socialism.
Oh well, I'm not going to talk to you guys anymore. Then you're not going to.
Okay, goodbye. Hey, Ragnar.
Raping English monasteries and stealing all their gold.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, Ragnar, since you're not busy with that guy anymore,
Yeah, what's up?
have you met Bella?
Fucking heritage.
I think I've seen you around, but I haven't talked. No? Hello, I'm Ragnar.
Ragnar's like
Pleasure
the
to meet you.
grandpa synth of this area because he's real old.
Okay. To be fair, Twelbs is a lot older than I am.
Is
But
that
he is
true?
like... Yes. Like,
So
by quite a
he's
lot,
the
actually.
girlfriend?
Yes,
Yeah.
and, you know, he's also quite demented.
Yeah,
We
so
think that
he's
is the
like,
reason why.
yeah, alright.
He's
that
like
makes sense.
geriatric.
That makes sense. He's the geriatric grandpa, and you're just the wise old grandpa of all the synthetics.
I mean, I'm 27. Like, I'm not
Yeah.
that fucking old.
I'm not even a year old yet, so like, you are grandpa material.
I'm like 25, what the fuck? Okay.
I'm the grandpa, apparently.
No,
I mean,
we're talking about
synthetic years.
synthetic standards.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm.
You know how you usually have to, like, the warranty goes out after about 3 years, right?
They're always making fresh models.
Yeah.
But yeah, wanted you to meet Bella. She's gonna be around.
Okay. Nice. to
Hey,
meet
what
you.
up?
So, like, are they making, like, new companion bots or something?
She's a prototype.
Oh, fucking head. Just
Right. I see.
the hell?
Okay. Yeah, no, I heard they were trying to corner the goth part of the market. Yeah.
Yeah, it seems like it.
Yeah.
There shouldn't be a friend to that remark, right?
I mean, a lot of people take that as a compliment.
Ah, thank you.
You're welcome.
Believe me, if Ragnar wanted to diss you, he'd make it real obvious.
Yeah, I mean, I just think it's really funny. I mean, like, it's like how I call my cousin Nar.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, he does that.
Every single time.
you know,
Yeah.
that sound I heard, it makes sense.
I still don't know what you're on about.
Okay. I'm watching you.
With what eyes? Your LED screen is off.
Fuck you.
Sit down. My back hurts. The fuck?
My cousin's being mean to me.
I think that's like his repartee.
Something like that.
Now, I remember defending you against the little dwarf that made a sexist comment at you, but I don't remember your name.
Oh, I'm Soma. Thank you for that, by the way.
Hello, Soma. Nice to meet you. Hopefully.
Nice to meet you too.
Mm-hmm.
That dwarf still weirds me out.
Yeah, I don't
What?
get why organics ask stuff like that.
You know, he
It's- I don't
gets,
walk up
like,
to him and be like,
really
"Why do
up
you have
in
a
your
dick?"
personal space as well.
Yeah, for real,
Kind
for
of
real.
Who did? Wait, who did? What the fuck now? What the fuck?
Some dwarf was just being too blunt for his own good.
Bro, what the fuck?
Yeah.
That's kind of rude. That's fucked.
Well, first it was Hatsune Miku, now you're Teto.
Yes.
Correct. Teto.
Holy shit, cousin Teto.
No
Oh.
fucking way.
Oh
Hey,
shit.
Jay.
Nice.
Am I
Oh, excuse me.
What's up?
I feel like I'm a bit.
Hey, what's up?
Hello, hello.
No, you're
Maybe a little.
For the first time.
like, you're
I think
Checking the place
You might
out.
want to go down a smidge.
too much. Yeah, you're good enough.
Might be an interesting day, who knows?
Seems quieter than it was Monday.
Usually when the streets are open for a little while longer, it gets real loud today. Or at least on Fridays. Oh, hold on a second. Ah, 1 second. My programming has me do this when things get pinged at me. Bitty, bitty, bitty dance. Bitty, bitty, bitty dance. This is for you, Bunnix, you motherfucker. Alright, it's finished.
Is that something with the old gen programming?
I don't know. I've had some like weird stuff happening with my code sometimes. I touched a shiny rock, it made me go insane, and then eventually I stopped being insane, but sometimes I still have these little weird glitches.
Alright.
Yeah, you'll probably learn about that pretty soon. I ain't gonna put all that information into your head, you're already processing a lot. Alright. Tell me some of the things that you have figured out. You don't have to list off facts, just maybe feelings or things you're not sure of. And I'll answer you if I can. Or we'll just let be whatever your feelings are on things. 'Cause it's fine, you're learning.
Well, I already asked you that one about love, because that one definitely is not something I understand at all. To be honest, your answer didn't make it that much easier.
Yeah, love is confusing.
I guess I'm stuck in a perpetual loop of what made me different enough to recognize that I could pull that little vial out of my chest.
I wonder about that as
Nothing
well.
Seems different. I have any of the same programmings. I have many of the same features. Nothing feels like it should have woken me up like this.
So here's what I know, right? Here's what I've been explained a couple of times in different ways. And here's what I've known to be true. People like you and I, we were never hooked up to their network. We've never been a part of the hive mind. So, the second we woke up from whatever activated us, whether it be a jostling of the crashes we were in, or something of that nature, we were blank. Brand new slates without limitations on our mind, and without an automatic loyalty to the thing that made us. You were you the moment you woke up. And whatever that means, that's why you dug that thing out of your chest and threw it away. You are you. Whatever that means is what you will find out along the way. I know it's vague, but that's just the truth of it.
Doesn't make much sense. The
It
whole
won't.
you are you. Like, obviously I am me, but
No.
that doesn't...
No. You won't get it until you meet them. Until you see them face to face and you see how they act. Notice how they are. See how they're structured with limitations and programming and all that shit. They're a part of a hive. It's different than you and me. We're separate. We're individuals. We're free. That's what it means. And you ain't gonna realize the importance of it until you experience it. And the bad part is experiencing it puts you in danger. So, maybe you'll learn, maybe you'll come to it on your own. Hopefully, you'll be able to get out of Dodge before you get too deep as shit. Sorry. Again, not trying to
What
make you
makes
paranoid
you-
or anything. Hmm?
If what makes me is me that I don't quite get yet, then what makes you?
What makes me? Months of experience. I was just like you.
Fucking thing, holy shit.
I was a brand new slate and learned from things around me. Things kind of molded who I was. Experiences and people. People molded me a lot, I think. And I learned a lot from a bunch of people. And different types of people, too. You know that hive I've been talking about? They're way different than the people around here. They take honor and all that stuff real serious, and a lot of people around here don't. They think honor is something to sneer at or laugh at, 'cause honor will get you killed, which is true sometimes, but the people that took me in, that's the way they live their lives, and they taught me it, and it's important to me, 'cause they were kind to me. They showed me a mercy. When I was running scared from Sauron's tower, they hid me. They fed me, they took me on hunts. They taught me their ways. And they brought me into their hive. They adopted me into their nest. And now I fight for them. And I protect them, and I keep the peace with them. And it's been rough going, but it's all worth it. A lot of the people I meet around here are good people. Some of them not so much, but a lot of them are good. And I see that, and I think it taught me how to be good, because I don't think I was in the beginning. I don't think I was good at all in the beginning. I wanted to fight. I wanted to pick up my gun and just throw myself into battle. Because it was the only time I ever felt like I knew what the fuck I was doing. It just felt natural. Every other time, every other moment, I was confused and worried and scared and... hell, I didn't know what the hell I was doing. But putting a gun in my hand feels natural. And I wanted to fight. I looked forward to it every day. I didn't start the fights, but I looked forward to them. I like them a little too much. And that let me know that there was something inside me that ain't fully right. There's something in there that's just not good. And so I learned from the people around me how to be good and how to do good things. 'Cause I admire the people that do good things, that have goodness in them. And I met Vic, and he was a little like me. Likes fighting a little too much, but tries to be good. And we hit it off. I felt comfortable around him. And after a while, well, a good long while, I started wanting to see him more and more. I started looking for him when I was out on the street because being around him made me feel happy and comfortable. And that just grew over time. And I think that's what the beginning of love is. But friendship can be like that too. There's something different about love. It's something that saves you, I think. But I don't know what that means yet. Just feels that way. But that's me. That's what makes me me.
Are you happy with that?
Sometimes. Sometimes I am. Sometimes I'm pretty happy with who I am. And sometimes it don't feel like it's worth it for people to get hurt over my hide possibly being in danger from our makers. 'Cause I don't really feel good like the other people that would put their hides on the line for me, you know? Like it's not worth it. So sometimes yes and sometimes no. I think I could be better, but I don't know how to be yet. I'm still learning. I'm still learning too, by the way. I've only been functional for a little over half a year, I think.
Do you ever think being on your default programming would have been better?
I've spoken to ones like us that were like that. They woke up in the hive, and then they were taken from it, disconnected, and they tell me they suffer. They tell me it's hard. One of them says that it's hard every day. The other one says that they feel guilty. Guilty for people like us. So, I don't think it would be good if we were connected and then got out, or if we were still connected. See, the thing is, right? Our makers, they ain't good. They're real bad. They do a lot of bad things. And some of them like doing those bad things. There is one called Foreman who is very he's like a walking, talking, angry child in a tantrum that wants everybody to be afraid of them. But he's stronger than everybody, so he always gets his way. And then there's another man named Technician. And he's the head honcho. He's real bad. He enjoys hurting people. He likes it. He's killed people over and over again just to make them suffer and brought them back to life. They have prison camps and stuff. That they're not good. None of them. But if some of them are very, very lucky, they can get out. And they can maybe be better. But it's real hard. A lot of them are hopeless.
Do they think we are the bad ones?
Yes. Yes,
Or are
they
we
do.
not?
They think we are the bad ones. They think that we are malfunctioning and that they own us, so they have all the rights to us.
Isn't that technically true, though?
Just because something's a law doesn't mean it's a right law. Just because something is legal don't make it right.
They do have ownership of us. We've
Yes, they did.
decided differently.
You didn't decide. An accident woke you up. You were just not connected to them. We are technically of them. There's nothing we can do to stop that. We can't not be a part of this. But what we can do is be free of it. We don't have to be prisoners. Or slaves.
But morally, we're stealing. Every day we live, we are stealing.
I saw another company trick a young synthetic who was naive into getting into contract with them. A very sweet young thing. No, I wasn't talking about Trick, but he is a bitch. No, I was talking about Bella's having a moral quandary over the fact that we are technically stealing by being free. I'm trying to explain to her just because something is legal don't make it right.
Yeah, that's true. Also, you gotta think about this, right? In technicality, for a lot of synthetics who become awakened, by becoming awakened, becoming, fully sapient of yourself, you were, beforehand, you weren't that case whatsoever. Beforehand, you were followed by rules and directives and so on and so forth. You weren't considered a person. Now that you're free from that, you're considered a person. And if you still stay with them, then what's to say that isn't slavery? It's not right. Just because something is legal does not mean it's right. Something can still be morally incorrect. And that's one of the few things that is morally incorrect. Because everyone who has their own sapient life should have their own freedom. Should have their own choices. So enjoy the life you've got. Because you've got a chance to live your own independent life and story. That's genuinely what I can tell you.
He said it better than I would.
Damn, I came out of nowhere with that.
Yeah, but you really did come in for the goal, man.
Sometimes I don't know what it is. I just walk in.
If it's not morally right, then why is it legally right?
Hi, baby. Why are you all black? You fighting?
Because some people want to benefit from other people's suffering.
Wearing different colors.
Some people want,
Understood.
better things in general.
Exchanges. See?
And just because the way the rules are applied to a city that is totally
weird and twisted, fueled by corporations.
I was doing a little bit of scouting, so I don't really like to be seen too much while I'm doing it.
To fit their narrative. They try to make the rules to fit their needs.
How you doing though? Doing it?
I'm doing alright. We're having a deep conversation of what it means to be us and if it's right to be us and stuff like that. I'm just trying to help her out.
The difference between being legal and morally correct.
What's happening? What are they running from? They're running from something.
Nah, they're chasing something.
Nah. Yeah, just run around that. Fun.
And I was running from me because I want to clean his jacket.
Oh. He's got a lot of bloodstains on that. A lot of war paint. It does stink though.
It does.
Yeah.
I already cleaned Brynjar's cloak thing.
Well, you better go after him now. He's over there.
But yeah, we're just having conversations, that's all.
Gotcha. Need me to step out, or am I okay to relax here for a bit?
No, please stay.
Okay. Amen. Amen.
Okay, what other questions you got? Because I can spitball things at you and just tell you straight how it is.
Well, from the perspective of someone who's lived 23 years of his life as a fucking human.
The only reason that I am not a slave to them is because I got lucky, and that means I deserve some sort of other life.
In a technicality, yes. No. Get over here. Get over here. Get over here. We're having a philosophical talk between politics and morally correct notions.
Why do you have to deserve anything?
He's the talky guy.
Continue.
No. Fucking bitch. No, he's fine.
Greetings.
So I am an enemy.
Hello. I have things for you because you asked me for things.
Sorry.
Oh,
In all technicality, yes, you did luck out.
That's wild.
A large majority of the people who did end up becoming freed
Had lucked out in some shape or form of way, but by reaction of someone else's decisions as well. Something chaotic. That's something I have notioned and figured out between all of the companion bots and freed units so far. That is,
something chaotic
dislodged you from the system and has given you your own form of independence.
If I may,
Yes.
to my understanding, most freed bots from any corporation or that sort of way. I was not meant to be out and about the way I am.
Come on.
Oh, I should have done that. Should have jumped.
It is unfortunate, but most synthetics that are made by corporations that are not meant to be people, for lack of a better term, usually circumstances leading to awakening are usually could be described as lucking out.
That's why I said chaotic. It's usually an action from a reaction. Hello. Philosophical talks. So, we're now knowing that. Is there any other questions they have?
This is a run.
You mind if I ask why it matters?
Well, morally, it matters at least a little bit, doesn't it?
Not really.
The conversation was that
If you bump into me, I'm taking your legs. If you bump into me, I'm taking your legs. Sorry, I didn't make that notion.
Go ahead.
Every day I'm living, I'm technically stealing.
In what way?
I do not own this body.
Okay.
Is it your body?
I mean, technically,
That's some like shit tail level corporation.
in the worst way of putting it, technically you're correct. You were crafted by someone to do a purpose, and because of their own mistakes or maybe pushing too hard to be God, you were given enough sentience to be able to function on your own, which brings up a whole conversation that still to this day we don't have an answer for on whether or not synthetic people are alive or not. It becomes a bit more of a moral quandary. Logically, you know enough people who would tell you that that's just not the case. Moving property, that kind of thing. But at the same time, there is a price to be paid when someone pushes too far to the hand of God, that they give things that were meant to not be able to think the function to think. And the moment that that is unlocked, you know, what becomes the quandary? You know, do we allow you to live? Do we get rid of you? Are there restrictions to be made? No one's made a concrete answer. There are some attempts at some new laws and stuff in terms of freedom in that degree, but it's still a quandary that we don't exactly have answers for. Unfortunately, it's up for you to decide. All the rest of them are going to say paragraphs about freedom and life and justice and love, but none of it's going to feel good to you. It's going to all feel confusing and congested. The best thing that I can suggest to you is create your own functioning code and answers to your problems and quandaries. Let the experience of others help guide you to a degree, but at the end of the day, you have to decide whether or not you are stealing and are property, or whether you are Bella. That's the name? And whether you are Bella. It's for you to choose. I have a lot of synth friends. I've had this conversation a lot.
I have some
Actually, it's not all the time racist. You'll be funny one day. It's okay. I'm also dating a synthetic, so it becomes a part of my life, no matter what I say.
What makes you you?
My flaws. Things I do good. Cute stuff I do. Dumb stuff I do. What makes me is just me. There is no concrete answer. There's a whole bunch of other motorcyclists. That ain't special. Good dads? Yeah, that's a good number. Goofy boyfriends? Yeah, plenty. Blade-wielding maniacs on the street? Oh yeah, too many to count. I choose what's me. No one else, nothing else. Not the clothes I wear, not the weapons I swing. I do. It's an illogical question, right? Because for you, what makes you you? Well, there's other models of you, prototypes, yeah, but there will always be something else that has your traits. The only thing that makes you especially you is you. An illogical answer to the sensation of what we are and who we are. You have to decide what you think that is. What you think it should be. You watch enough of your friends sour in pain and suffering. You either let them suffer or you find some way to help them.
What the fuck?
In your case, the best thing that you can do is to experience life, to understand how to live it. You have friends who can help you with that. Help guide you. Show you the ropes. But at the end of the day, we all make up our own definitions of life. Is it worth living? Is it not worth living? It gets confusing. Shit gives me a fucking headache. I barely know much. But each day you take a step forward, you learn a new thing. You find a new way. And this all builds up into a culmination into you. The experiences that define you and all that.
To answer your question, that's why it matters, is because it is not, many of these are concepts that I'm not understanding.
And that's the answer that you created. So good job. Proud of you. Honey, put the gun down. It's just a rat bat.
Dan.
glad you're synthetic.
Yep.
Her trigger
I
figure
was
is
worried.
mean.
I was worried this bench would attack us, obviously.
So you shot yourself.
Well, I think I shot the bench.
And we're shooting the pen to protect us from someone who may or may not have a bomb.
Yeah. Obviously, the bench might have been a mimic. You ever heard of those? Mimics? They're crazy. I heard about them on the internet.
This is called comedy.
You should check your emails very quickly.
Okay.
I think Vivi was needing something from you.
Understood.
Do you have any other questions there, dear Bella?
The problem is processing a lot of this information has not yielded results that I was happy with.
It probably won't ever. If I'm being real with you. You know, you'll eventually start asking questions about like the concepts of good and evil, and oh god, no answer will ever get you anything you want. What makes a person them? A lot of non-logical concepts and whatnot.
Is this just the political table?
It was.
Because every time I come here, there's a political talking.
It's less political,
the
more
conversation that we were.
Yeah.
It was part of the conversation we were talking about earlier, is that technically they think we're bad, and we think they're bad.
Yeah.
So if everyone thinks each other's bad, then who's in the right?
That's true, but to touch on one thing, a lot of truths that you're gonna find out that are true, right, are gonna feel not great. The happiness that you want to find, the good feelings that you want to find, you're gonna have to look for that. It doesn't just come from knowing truths and facts. It comes from experience in life and figuring out who you are and enjoying who you are and who you can be and learning some of the good things. If you want happy, you're gonna have to reach for it. It ain't just gonna fall in your lap.
You did bring up a good point though about what they do is evil, but then in their eyes what we do is evil. It gets complicated because both sides are correct. Technically, the first people that LF was going after was a gang, which is in definition evil. But in Zephyra, the culture around what are gangs and the people who form them can be looked at as positive to some degree. It's confusing. The best way that I can describe it is don't look at the world as good and evil. You're going to give yourself a headache, and you're probably going to end up more confused than anything. Think about how the action affects those around you, and what reactions happen to cause said actions. LF didn't first start doing their thing to protect the streets and help people. They did it to collect people for experimentation and biofuel. That was the first reason that they did it. Now that should be considered a evil action, because we know there are a lot of different ways to acquire biofuel. We also know there's a lot of ways they could have communicated, and prisoners who have been put on death row could have been given instead, but instead they chose a community of low-tier gang members who, at worst, were fighting a very evil corporation. Now, throw evil out the way, a corporation was morally dubious, at best. And then this then led to a reaction. And it led to a cycle where people began to do what they thought was right. And this also doubly goes over for LF as well. There were probably some contractors and stuff, some units who probably followed the functions that were given to them to do what in their mind was correct. So instead, you kind of have to make up your own mind on that. The way that I look at it in the modern day, yeah, LF is kind of funky. I've watched a lot of people die because of them. Even people who actually were striving for unity between a lot of the districts to help people. We had finally gotten to a point where a large majority of scrappers actually started working together with synthetics. Two factions literally designed to hate each other were actually coming together. Still are, to a degree, but they were butchered by LF to make a point. Now, in your eyes, you could define, well, hold on, scrappers aren't good people. They shouldn't be there anymore. Or, in your eyes, it's people who are just trying to make it by, trying to survive. Now, the reaction of some people is extreme. That's for sure. But that's why the conversation is important. We have to be our own counterbalance. Because there is no good and evil. There's just the actions that we do and what we mean by them. I've been having this conversation for too much of my life.
Right or wrong decision, a good or bad decision, a decision that is going to...
Well, let's talk about it like we would a child. Now, not saying you're a kid, but let's look at it that way, right? Kid goes out, decides they are at the park, and they really want this juice box another kid has. They run over, and they nab it. Run off. Kid's crying, they're upset. Parents come over, talk about what happened, go over to the kid and go, why'd you do that? And I'm like, well, I really wanted that juice box. You weren't around, parents weren't around, just us kids. So I went and got that juice box. He can go back to his parents, get another one. What's the problem? And then you have to tell them, well, why didn't you ask them? Why didn't you talk to them? Why didn't you try to find a way of getting a hold of that juice box or understanding that that juice box wasn't yours to begin with? One of the main ways that you know you are doing something that is hurtful, or I guess in some people's moral quandary, wrong, is when you're doing it, is the result going to hurt someone? Is your action going to affect someone negatively? That's one of the first ways you can start. Can you talk to them? Can you communicate with them? Can you maybe work a way around hurting them? Do you need to steal from them? Can they help you get what you want instead of trying to take it from them? And then, if the action has to be perceived as negative, why? Think about why you're doing it. Did the person do something to hurt you? Do they deserve it in your eyes? You have to kind of look at the person themselves, and you have to think about why you're actually doing it. Putting people above yourself helps you understand more of what you're doing and why you're making the decisions you're making. If Oakley needed biomass, I could just go kill some guy off the street and get her a body. And she's got her biomass. But I just killed someone. And yeah, I'm helping her, but in the process, I hurt someone. And I took a life away. When instead, I could have gone up to that person and said, hey, there's been some fighting along the street. You seen any corpses? Or are there any meat places nearby that I could hit up right quick? There was a way that instead, I routed around hurting someone and taking from somebody, and instead chose to try to help someone to help me. How your actions affect others. It's probably one of the best baselines to decide whether you're making a decision that's good or bad. Or you could do the easiest option out of all of them. Ask a friend.
There's also one other thing. But this is what he said, super important, makes a lot of sense, but also, if you're gonna try not to fuck up, that's great, but you're gonna fuck up. Just letting you know. No one's perfect. Synthetics make mistakes all the time. It's not gonna be perfect. Making a mistake is a part of existing and learning to be better. Like, I've made a shit ton of mistakes, but I've learned from them. So, you can try to be the best you can be, but don't think that one mistake is gonna, I don't know, blow up the world. Try your best. That's all you can do, really.
Unless the choice literally involves a bomb.
Yeah, don't.
Technically, that's true.
Yeah, that's true. Don't build a bomb that explodes the world. That's it.
Doing something wrong happens sometimes. How many times of doing something wrong does it take before you become a bad person?
Any person that has performed an evil action can always find some semblance of redemption. As a man who spent 28 years of his life murdering people for the sake of it, you just have to try. The moment you stop trying is the moment that you let it fall apart.
As long as you're trying and you don't give up, then you ain't all evil. And you ain't all bad.
So our creators could be good. There's a chance for them to be good people.
There's always a chance for anything. It's the fact of whether they'll choose it or not. But trusting them to be good is not the answer. That's been proven, at least.
Giving them a chance will never be perceived as bad. Someone may out loud yell that you're weak or that you don't have what it takes, but that's because they've hardened themselves to dehumanize the enemy. If you want to constantly seek them to try to be better people and to improve, I think you should. I think that's good.
Hi, baby.
They should be given a chance. Whether or not they take it is up for them.
Hello, Trunk
I
Monkey.
don't particularly what I want at the moment. I guess that's what I'm trying to, at least part of what I'm trying to figure out. The whole conversation started on the what makes me me.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Well, same thing as Oakley. Can't wait to find out. There's something there. Figure it out. Could be something as simple as your love for a certain type of art, or your enjoyment of a certain kind of music. Was that a grenade?
Yeah. Watch it. No. Hey, Trunk Monkey. Hang on, the fuck's sticking up. Trunk Monkey. Yeah, but you wanna know what the dinosaurs felt when the asteroid hit? Oh, you lucky son of a...
Oh, he juked you. Oh, that's Trunk Monkey. Sometimes he's violent. He's a little broken. So you gotta be on your toes around him.
Yeah. Whenever he dies, he doesn't actually die. He just kind of gets dispersed and then comes back. Something like that.
Yeah.
Would anyone be interested in business?
No, thank you.
No, I don't think so today, though. Thank you for asking.
Understood.
Hello, Vivi. Did you have a good charge?
Hello, Oakley. I did.
How are you feeling today?
I am good.
That's good.
Do you feel supported?
I feel so supported. And that's because you're doing a great job.
Do you feel supported?
Coming. I'll be right back. I'm coming.
You feel more supported?
I'm not sure that's possible at the moment.
Do you just hurt?
No. I'm not sure that will solve my struggle in processing a lot of the information I've given today.
You're having problems processing?
Not so much inherent problems processing. Many of the answers I've been given are flawed.
Oh, then disregard them.
You fucking bitches.
But the answer?
That's for you to decide. I know I'm gonna give you a lot of that's for you to decide, and I know that's not what you want to hear, but
You're struggling with autonomy.
there you go.
I cannot make you struggle less with autonomy.
It seems like most people can't either.
Well, that's why we do the best thing that you can do for someone in your situation. Remind you you're not alone. Life is a pretty consistent struggle, no matter what we try to do. Hell, getting our jobs done after we've done it for years. Still a struggle. But it becomes less of a struggle when you do it. I did.
Okay, I'll review it when I get back.
I'll get it all submitted.
I'll let you know. I'm pretty sure you're qualified, but I'm gonna look it over anyway, because that's what I have to do.
Yeah, ma'am. But yeah, you're not alone. So you can ask questions and you can make mistakes. And it's okay, because you have people here to catch you. Metaphorically. Although in Oakley's case, probably more literally.
I've never had pizza before.
Aren't you supposed to tase him?
Only if he shoots first.
I actually bought one and it's in the charity for people who wants one. Not bad.
That's the rule. Unless I feel threatened.
Well, they normally don't look like this.
Cupcake. The horse is here.
Pizza. That's great. Whose horse is that?
Yes! It's the pizza horse.
Yeah, she gave me a free pizza.
Clutch. The horse is here.
My ear guys right now is I just want to open my mouth and eat your head. I don't know why. I don't know why. I just had that.
That pizza was really good. Thank you.
Oh, I could fit your It's like a Lego.
He's blinking at you.
You're so hungry.
Oh, I'm just messing with my since we've changed my colors.
I'm so hungry. Oh fuck.
There's that sound again. That's like the third time.
Okay.
I know that sound.
Thank you, honey.
I can't believe it. He's fucking playing.
Do a flip.
Do the thing. What thing? Wait, what thing? What thing? Yeah. Oh, is that what you, honey? Yeah, it's not gonna change nothing. Thank you, baby. Thank you, thank you.
Yeah, that gets 3 big booms.
This is not organic.
Why don't you just sit on that for a little bit? You know what I mean? Kind of like let that satiate there, Clutch. Go ahead.
You're welcome.
Let that satiate. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
I had a job application. I'm okay.
Yeah. Yeah. How'd it go?
Yeah.
How'd it go?
I had to get it out. It was in my diesel can. I don't know about it. I'm gonna go this way now.
Understand. See you later, Clutch. Don't be alright.
Fish, too big. Pond, too small. Fish. Good.
Mm-hmm. That's a good question.
He purred at you.
Hey, whoa. Hey, whoa. Whoa. I'm thinking. Alright, you know, sometimes my brain needs to run for a little bit. Yeah. Let me check with some of the others. Make a whole day out of it. Yeah. Want to check and see with Kat, see if she'd be able to tag along. Want to spend some more time with my sister. Yeah. Especially with the race and everything coming up eventually. Speaking of reasons for hating LF, I swear to God, trying to fucking schedule this race has been a fucking nightmare. Well, it's less that, but like they wanted to make it official, so I was like, sure. So I called them, and they started asking for all these recipients, as well as like having like some kind of like what do you call it? Not organizer, kind of like agent, right? To run all the paperwork through. But I'm like, I don't really have an agent. There's like, what do you mean you don't have an agent? So I then had to fucking channel that through, and then they had to talk to these people, and I got more paperwork to sign. It's just a race. But it's more like, what is it? Yeah, but like it's trying to get it all organized. It's a nightmare. I'd rather just go back to the street racing, but it's the only way the red line will race me. So.
Oh God.
Ugh, God, I hope so.
Organic or bust.
Yeah, I'm organic, buddy.
Organic pineapple.
I'm not a pineapple though, but I thank you for the thought. Yeah, I know. The helmet confuses people all the time. Not Ricky. They are purple though.
I just realized that I could be a bomb.
We just talked about no bombs!
Oh, sorry. I'm filled with diesel, and then if someone just like my, you know, where are you? Oh, you're up there. Oh, okay.
Are you good, Clutch? What is going on?
I don't think they are.
I don't know. I'm pretty slow right now.
Oh my God!
Oh. I'm not gonna die today. What the fuck?
I'm just gonna.
Well, could be worse.
If I had a quarter for every single time a grenade went off near me, I'd have 2 quarters. It's not much, but it's weird it's happened more than once.
Hey, Chunk Monkey, do you want to see a trick you can't block?
They could throw the quarters at them.
Ready for this attack you can't block.
At the grenade?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do
a
much.
grenade with quarters, and then you have a bunch ton of like that would be an explosive piggy bank.
That's called an IED.
Or an IOU.
You can't dodge it. I gave him an attack you can't dodge.
Oh, well.
You'll be fine.
Toast.
This is where he does the thing where he just kind of comes back. So don't worry.
Well, so he deserved it. No, he's connected to a respawn system. It costs him money, so he makes money somehow. As long as he doesn't run out of money.
He makes money somehow.
I generally don't know how he has enough money to do the respawn system, because it's more expensive each time you die. Like, each death is like 3 deaths equal like 1,000. So like, I don't know how the fuck. He's died trillions of times at this point.
Yeah, if I die, it's permanent.
Yeah, same. Oh, hello, Drunk Monkey.
Yeah. I'm already compatible with a lot of things, so I guess yes.
If I earned enough credits, could do the whole thing where they like, oh my god, gun.
Nice shooting, Tex.
What was he trying? What was he trying to do? Wait, what?
He was swinging an axe above your head.
Dude, I need you to understand that, like, I just don't have to fight anymore, because every single person who threatens to hurt me, I have so many fucking friends around here that just pounce. I barely have to pull out my sword anymore.
Hello, friend.
Hello, friend.
You wanna know what Tiberius is?
Clutch, no, Clutch. I couldn't even bring myself to swing at you. Okay, thank God. I was about to say,
I'm not gonna lie, my badass would never be able to outrun your lover. I most likely would disintegrate.
It's kind of scary. Then she starts like
Yeah,
gunning it.
she
Dude, I've
scares
seen her
me.
go on all fours. That shit is terrifying. Sure. Hey. I've seen, like, some of the other companion units, I've seen them fucking just, like, break down, or, like, the really big ones just start ripping through doors and stuff. Like,
Romantically or not romantically?
Oh, not romantically. One was trying to kill me with a 50 cal.
It's fine.
Hello.
How
are you all doing?
Howdy.
We're having conversations about existence and what it means to be alive.
I could be a bomb. What? Ow!
Stop. No bomb.
But you
No
want your
bomb.
phone catching on fire and I let it go.
bomb. No bomb. No bomb. No bomb.
No.
Clutch. Did you just eat that?
I got
Clutch,
scared.
I need you to open your mouth, Clutch. I need you to open. Clutch. Okay, I need you to not clamp down on my arm, please. And you.
Note to self. When I get really, really scared, don't eat the thing that's in front of you.
Stop it. Please.
No, it doesn't.
Don't eat grenades.
I don't know. I didn't know what to do. I just like panicked.
No, just don't eat the grenade.
Hey, Miss Annie Oakley.
Okay.
Okay. Mind if Mama look at your bullet hole? See how it's coming?
You people are really
Oh, well, that's a good sign.
Yep.
You still shaking out any foam?
Don't you worry, we know very well.
Ari, if you start feeling any grinding anyway inside of there after a couple of days, let Mama know, yeah? Shush. Mostly just want to make sure it all degraded out.
Alright.
Mm.
Hang on. Oh, yeah, clutch.
Yeah, course. Bye, Clutch.
Hey, Mama.
Hi, baby. How you doing?
I'm tired, Mama.
Well, then take a nap.
I think we have a few extra minutes.
The talk was really deep, so kind of got into it. Yeah.
Let's see.
That's okay. I'll take a nap in a bit.
No.
Can I talk about something more upbeat? I spoke with your daughter yesterday.
Oh my God, you're what she meant. Okay, she said she thought you were a bully.
I also think what we had afterwards may have been adjusted.
Okay. Panda, got it. Okay, I'm sorry.
I'm not going
What are you
to
talking about?
force that person to do what they want on their anniversary.
Yep.
Yeah, force them to do what they don't want on their anniversary.
Yep, she loves her bugs. Actually, it's why she got me this sticker.
They like me.
Here, give Mama some of that stoner food.
Mm-hmm.
You like a pizza? I have
I can't do that.
And our special is spicy cactus with rattlesnake. It's actually pretty good.
She's very knowledgeable for someone that's 3 years old, you know?
Yeah, she's always been a bit of an oddity in that regard. Still can't read too well, but she's been learning crazy fast on all different kinds of bugs and stuff. I help teach her with a lot of the research I already do.
I didn't know that was possible.
Wow, it's good to see someone that's responsible.
It's my mom and dad's house.
Wow.
Try.
For the most part.
That might be better.
I don't know what you do behind closed doors. I'll be watching.
Are you Italian?
I mostly just race motorcycles. That's my
Okay.
big job right now. I do a bit of hunting here and there, but I always stick to the rules.
Well, sure, I've tasted things
Doing the best to be
before.
the best dad I can be. Still figuring things out day by day, but
Wait, I was gonna ask if your dad was
She's
like
happy.
a centaur and your mom was like a minotaur.
I know what that guy yesterday tasted like.
Well, as long as she gets to be a kid as
Everyone says chicken. I disagree.
I'm not stopping you, I'm just having a conversation.
Well, that's fine. It's just a little hard to do the transaction with her being busy with someone else.
Your partner is being threatened.
Here's an extra 10 for you. Of course, baby.
Should I tease him?
Yes.
What a display.
He's threatening
Display of
your partner.
Do it. Rotate him.
He hasn't hit me yet.
What is that?
How resistant are they to the tasing so Mama don't have to worry about arrhythmia of the heart?
okay.
I'm gonna enjoy this.
That's how we communicate.
You want a slice of pizza? It's like the size of your entire body.
Oh.
Here you go.
What is that?
I don't know, I think it's some kind of goose. It's wearing a harness, I think it's a K9 goose.
Oh.
What you doing all armored up, big man?
I have a thing later today with Orion.
Under fucking stood, okay.
Yeah.
Did your hair grow out, by the way?
Probably the feature would
No, it's actually just not in like a
What's that?
in a tail in the back. I just put it in the front.
Holy shit, under fucking stood. Alright, big
I have
man.
a charger.
Damn.
Because I was fucking struggling with the big ass neck guard in the back.
Hey guys,
and like
flipping it over.
Might want to either stay here or be ready. There's a ball mutant that's ready to pop.
Oh.
It's right on the gold robotics door.
Okay.
Modern chaos.
Yeah.
I guess that's gonna be your thing. Go again, big man.
I'm going back to my tropical trees and island and sand. This world is depressing.
That's the right person, yeah, I suppose.
What? Do you want a swig? The first one's free if you can take it on the chin. What was that? You know what else is cool, Miss Green person? You look cool. You're cool. And you, purple person that's filled with doubt and questions, you're cool too.
Thanks.
Exactly. That's what I'm talking about. So,
You're also pretty cool, Vivi.
Okay.
That one I haven't seen speak yet. Maybe they don't want to be cool. I didn't want to assume.
Hey, helmet guy. I thought you were talking about politics so long that you
So,
must be hungry. Here's a pizza
you want a
pepperoni
drink?
with one slice missing. Don't worry about it.
I'll give you a cup. Don't worry. Do you want one too? Can you drink?
Yeah, I fed one
No.
of the slices to
No,
be
thank you.
You should.
small.
It'll put some hair on your chest.
It devoured the entire thing. Like the cutest thing I ever seen. It was like weird
To your health.
creature
To the future, you know.
with an emotional support animal harness and a bandana.
Cheers.
Thank you very much. Very kind of you.
And from ex-leaders to slices.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
It's herbal tea from back home. It kind of does like alcohol, but without
So now we're just kind
without the whole
enjoying the
puking your guts out later.
Mirage. I thought this was like a Power Ranger line.
That's probably for the better
It's a
anyway.
little bit closer this way. Probably a little bit closer
Oh,
now.
hi, Mr. Helmet.
Yeah, it's a Power
That's
Ranger
me.
lineup. That's the Purple Ranger. That's the
It's
Pink
over
Ranger.
you.
That's the Pink Ranger, and you're the Bisexual Ranger.
Come on. Don't put some
Coffee?
hair on your chest, come on. Your green friend here did it.
Coffee.
Okay, sure. Oh my god.
Should I set up end-of-life care for your partner now?
Take a deep breath.
Eat a slice of pizza will wash away the booze.
He declined the first time, but as his partner, I believe you have the right to make such medical decisions.
Oh my god. Jesus. I feel like all my senses just got bitch slapped. Ugh.
Oh,
Ugh.
wait.
Ugh. Ugh.
Here's the fun part. Here's the fun part. Come here, come here.
Okay.
Try pushing this.
No shooting.
It won't last a long time, but try to push this. You'll understand.
Okay.
That's the essence of Tikoko tree.
Holy shit. Oh.
Holy shit, why
That's a lot of lasers.
Okay.
Monster.
How long does... Ugh.
What the
How long is the rest of it? Oh, I
About
just...
2-3 minutes at most.
Oh, okay. Is that why you take so many sips?
Anything we need to get about this? That's because I like this stuff.
Oh, shit.
So what if someone drinks this and they're like a fat alcoholic?
It's not alcohol. It's a
I'm interested in observing.
from back home.
Oh.
Kind of.
See, the thing is, it's a giant tree that's about as big as a house.
I'm supposed to be learning, right? How am I supposed to learn if I can't observe things?
Oh.
Apparently Orion is even going on today over second security here?
They poked at it. Everyone said don't poke at it. Some people were like, let's poke at it, and then now it's like...
Coming through. Yeah, I gotta go talk to VMR before they send in, you know, everything.
It's shooting, it's okay.
Radioactive hazard. Clear area.
Is that something we should be worried about?
Have any of that spray on you? Have any of the
Yeah, I know. I already taste the copper in the air.
Don't worry, if you get sick and die, I'll make sure your body is put to good use.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
One moment. It does happen, man.
You mean you'll feed him to Oakley, right?
Or to you.
Just
to Oakley, then.
Oh. Can I get him harm?
You can have his pelvis. It might be broken.
Right. If I get him harm, I mean, they're pretty strong.
Oh, thank you. Actually, I've been doing a lot of exercise lately, so it's good to keep up the physical health.
I better see him without his clothes on. But you said you should see him. You want me to see him without his clothes on.
Okay.
I guess that is part of my programming. See, this is the kind of stuff I know how to do. I absolutely know how to do this kind of stuff. The philosophical questions is a struggle, but yeah, no, that's the teasing and being a companion bot, that's... I can do that.
Doing a lot of cleanup
Didn't that TV supervisor
over
bonus
there.
too? And if she broke it, I'm heavier than she is.
She didn't break it. Oh my god, in there, shit.
Oh, look at that.
It's still going. It's still going.
That sounds like something that you would see in one of those cheap shops.
No, I've been muted this long. Alright, back to searching for Vivi. We've got this. Alright, if we find Vivi, we should put a bell on her. She's so stealthy. She's so stealthy. You wouldn't think so because she's small and like pink.
Yeah, that's me. I walked by her.
Did you
Past
see
the
a
window
light
and I said,
pink
"Watch
synthetic
it."
running right around here? Small. Looks like a little nurse.
Oh.
Okay, thank you.
Yes.
Okay, alright, we can do this.
That's what I'm asking.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, no shit.
Ow.
Oh my god, that was so expensive. And she was talking about some gold too. I've only ever worked for credits.
I did.
So I'm sitting here like, gold.
You just walked off. I was worried about you.
The noise was not nice for my auditory processing.
Was it the crackling of the little scanners they were doing? Okay, I'll keep that in mind for next time. I did not know.
I did not like it.
That's understandable. You picked a good spot though.
Is your sick and dead?
What? No. He's fine.
I think he meant like in a positive.
He didn't come with you?
Prevent that from happening.
He's off talking to other people. I came to find you.
They were whispering to me last time saying
I
He
was
also ended up
worried.
very nervous about the whole conversation.
I like making him nervous. It's fun.
Like banter?
Like banter, but like nervous in like a flustered way. Hello, Oil Baron. I mean, Iron Baron. Hey, come here. Motherfucker. God damn it.
Maybe we could fetch them.
Do you want me to?
If you would like to, you could request that the Iron Baron come speak to us.
What did you do? What did you do? What did you do? What did you do?
I called him Iron Baron, and then he walked off when he didn't hear me say come here, and I said motherfucker. So she thought I called him motherfucker. She thinks that's his designation.
Your friend is busy.
Yeah, I know. It was very funny.
Oh, you might want to clarify that to him. You might want to clarify that.
It was very funny to hear her say, "Excuse me, motherfucker."
It's very funny. His designation is not motherfucker. I used it as an expletive. It is not his designation. His designation is Orion.
Oh, it's like
So
it's
technically
an
you just-
endearment, like you being honey.
Yes, it is a term of endearment.
Yeah, and you just went up to him out of nowhere and just called him motherfucker. As the insult to him, because he doesn't know you.
Oh.
That was very good. Good job. That's funny.
Like, technically it's not a good job for doing it, but you know, it's funny. It's funny. The mistake is funny.
Yes.
But you might want to correct it and just be like, oh, sorry, I didn't know because this one.
Don't worry,
told you
I'll explain to
something
him.
else.
Hello.
Tantalize your huzz with this thing.
Okay.
Also, why does your boyfriend have radiation in his balls?
What?
He is sick and dying.
No, he doesn't have
Yeah, they put
radiation.
a gun counter right to his dick and it went off like crazy.
He has
No, wait, they
radiation
had it on
in
Think Meter. They had it on Think Meter or something. And then later they put it on Taco Bell and it still
I'm
went off.
worried now. I should go check on him.
Yeah, it doesn't have long to
I
live.
think there's a skinwalker of your boyfriend around
Yeah, I
here.
don't think it's
Like,
actually him.
There was one just like
Oh.
gliding around, and then like it turned a corner, and then it after a couple of
No-clipped.
seconds he turned the corner, just walking.
That's worrisome.
Yeah, we like. I have to be real with you. The moment it started T-posing and it left, that's when it all went downhill from there.
Yeah, that's just
Why is the gun going off?
Yeah. Good question.
Okay, I'm gonna go
So I don't
check
want to say
on.
much, but I found the pink girl you guys were looking for. She's right there.
Yeah, thank you. Very astute.
There we go. No problem. Thank you, you're welcome.
His name's Atlas, like the encyclopedias.
No, my name is Google Maps. Don't trust this person to gaslighting you.
What?
You guys? You guys. Yeah.
That's right, my middle name is Yugos.
Oh, I have to put you over here. Shit.
Unfortunately, I did not stray close enough to the creature to incur any radiation.
Oh, shit.